Hey, give it up for Ethan, right? Okay, this is cool. I live here in New York. Do you guys all live in New York? Yeah, we fucking go Mets, you know? I like New York. It's a tough place. I'm scared of everybody here in New York. I heard the toughest thing I think I've ever heard in my life here in New York. I was taking a walk on the Hudson River, just like crying or whatever I do. And these two kids rode by on bikes, and I heard one of them say that he goes, "I told you this was a beautiful view, bitch." He's like, "Hey man, you didn't need that last part. Just enjoy the moment with your friend." I'm gonna get real with y'all. I'm bisexual. What? In the East Village? No way. No way. I recently went on a date with a guy. We went to the park, and about an hour through the date, it was like going poorly. So I just told him, I was like, "Hey man, I think I'm gonna get going." He goes, "Yeah, I don't think this is working. I don't think you're the one for me." I was like, "Yeah, that's like what I just said, but like a lot meaner." I'm gonna find a train. He's like, "You're never gonna find love." So it feels weird liking guys because I'm like a straight dude. Like, it seemed like it. And I like to do straight guy activities, you know? Like I love watching football, but for all the wrong reasons. The ref throws a flag on the field, I'm like, "Yeah, there are some bad boys, huh? What are we gonna do about it?" I'm like a dumb guy. I mean, like kind of an idiot. I was at my doctor recently. I have one of those. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Yeah. I was at my doctor, and my doctor, she asked me if I smoked cigarettes, and I didn't want to tell her yes. And so I said, "Are we talking on the record here?" She was like, "Yeah, I'm the doctor. This like is the record." Which that's a good doctor. That's a good doctor. I'd rather that than if I went in and my doctor was like, "Hey Charlie, today, let's do this appointment off the record. I got some dirty needles, let's just throw them around. Yeah, see what happens." That dumb guy. I'm sober. Hey, anyone drinking tonight? Yeah, that's cool. That's good for you, actually. What if I was that guy? I'm sober. I don't drink anymore. Oh, but what do you do at weddings, Charlie? Oh, weddings. Charlie, what do you do at weddings? You don't do. Oh, what do you do at a wed? I celebrate the bride and the groom. I congratulate the happy couple, and I stay away from the dance floor. No one wants me there. There's some upsides to not drinking, you know, like I save a bit of money, never hungover, that's pretty cool. There are some downsides to not drinking, such as every second of every day. That's how you know you're an alcoholic. Is if you quit drinking and you think to yourself, "Man, these seconds are long. Holy shit. You're telling me there's 60 of these in a minute?" I gotta call my sponsor. I quit doing drugs too. I had to quit doing drugs, yeah. I quit doing drugs. I used to do mushrooms. I used to do a lot of mushrooms. One summer, I did mushrooms every day for a week straight. And now I have to blink each eye separately. I gotta really focus on my breathing or it doesn't happen. I remember mushrooms will mess with your brain. One time I was on mushrooms and I saw a police officer on the street. And I had this thought of like, that's just a guy. You know? Like, that's just a guy wearing a vest. That's not like a police officer. You know? And that's just like a gun. That's not like his gun. I'm not like getting arrested. I just can't move my hands, even if I wanted to. So I'm trying to do things now that are fun, sober, which is I'm limited. Now I like to walk around parks and look at nature and think about how much I miss cocaine. If you ever see a guy just like walking around taking in nature and you think to yourself like, man, that guy loves nature. That guy does love nature, but not because he wants to, because he has to. That guy loves nature as a condition of his parole. I recently went to the top of the Empire State Building by myself. That's a good way to freak out anybody who works at a tall building. Just go to the top alone. I walked in the lobby, I was like, I'll have a one-way ticket. They're like, you need a ticket? When I was up there, this family, they asked me to take a picture of them, so I took the picture, and then after I took the picture, they were like, do you want us to take a picture of you? I was like, please don't tell anybody I was up here. Ever. I was up there for too long. I was up there for so long that security had to come get me. Security came around, they're like, hey man, by the way, the elevator to go down is right around the corner. And I was like, oh buddy, I'm not taking the elevator down. Oh no, way too slow. I looked into getting a pet. Do you guys know what a pet is? It's like an animal, but you got him, you know? It's like you trapped them. So I looked into getting a rabbit because I'm white and I'm weird. That's just something we do. Looked into getting a bunny rabbit as a pet. I went to a rabbit adoption event here in New York City. Anyone been?
Yeah.
Have you really? Woo! Dude, it's a trip, right?
It's fine.
It's fine. Yeah. Because rabbits are like, they're prey animals, so they're scared of human interaction. And so is anybody who goes to a rabbit adoption event. Dude, I walked in, I shook someone's hand, I was an alpha male immediately. And I'm a natural beta. At one point someone sneezed, everybody fucking scattered. It was wild. So I found a rabbit that I liked. I found a rabbit that I connected with. And I talked to the lady running the event. I said, I'd like that rabbit. And she said, okay, I just have to come to your apartment to make sure it's suitable for a rabbit. So this lady came over to my apartment, and folks, she told me my apartment is too small for a rabbit. An animal that fits inside a snake. My apartment. An animal that is famously pulled out of top hats. My apartment was too small. Which I know isn't true because I live there. And I'm like way bigger than a rabbit. Alright, y'all were a lot of fun. Enjoy the show.